Get ready for massive NBA draft anticipation, because AJ Dybensa is already calling the 2026 draft class one of the best in history. We are diving deep into why Dybensa believes this class is stacked with confidence and top-tier talent, and we break down exactly who Commissioner Adam Silver is set to call on June 23rd. This is the story of the NBA draft class of 2026.
Never get caught with a dead phone again. This INIU portable charger is compact, travel-friendly, and gives you fast 45-watt charging with a built-in USB-C cable, so there's no need to carry extra cords. With 10,000 mAh power, it's perfect for busy days, trips, emergencies, or anytime your battery drops too low. Grab yours on Amazon through the link in the comments before your phone hits 1%.
Next up, we look at the shifting landscape of college basketball as the NCAA announces a huge expansion for March Madness. We examine the changes coming for the 2027 tournament, including the jump to 76 teams and the introduction of new play-in games, and we hear directly from Gino Auriemma on whether this is a genuine opportunity or just a financial maneuver. We are celebrating the legacy of UConn with a major legislative win as Connecticut passes a bill officially spotlighting WNBA legend Sue Bird as a co-state bird, alongside Jordan Hawkins. This move is a permanent tribute to UConn's dominance, and we discuss what this honor means for the state and its basketball icons. Finally, we shift gears to college coaching development as we look at the upcoming We Coach 2026 Academy programs. We highlight the participation of Pitt Johnstown women's soccer head coach Aideen O'Donoghue and explore how these leadership programs are shaping the future of women's collegiate athletics. Don't miss the rest of the breakdown. Expectations are soaring for the NBA's 2026 draft class, with the selection process still weeks away. AJ Dybensa, a player in the class, is confident, stating that the group is among the best in league history. The anticipation centers on the confidence of the players, who are reportedly ready to assert their abilities. Teams holding high draft positions: Washington at number 1, Utah at number 2, Memphis at number 3, and Chicago at number 4, are poised for a dynamic period. The initial projected top 4 picks include Dybensa, Darren Peterson of Kansas, Cameron Boozer of Duke, and Caleb Wilson of North Carolina. Wilson expressed optimism about the class, believing they have a deep roster and a collective drive to prove themselves. The draft lottery outcome, which determined Washington's number 1 selection, was deemed successful by the Wizards, with President Michael Winger attributing the win to the timing being right for the organization. Meanwhile, the Indiana Pacers were disappointed to miss a top pick, a situation that President Kevin Pritchard acknowledged, but urged the team to focus on future championships. Oklahoma City's lottery spot is attributed to the long-term drafting strategy of general manager Sam Presti. The Clippers secured a top 5 pick, Memphis landed at number 3, and Chicago is expected to acquire a significant talent. In contrast, the Utah Jazz are positioning themselves cautiously, with guard Keontae George stating the team will proceed at its own pace while maintaining a competitive attitude. Despite ongoing playoff action across the league, draft speculation is intensifying as many observers suggest the 2026 class could be the best in the last decade. The NCAA has announced a significant expansion to the March Madness tournament, increasing both the men's and women's basketball tournaments from 68 to 76 teams starting in 2027. This expansion introduces a new opening round featuring 12 games, up from the previous 4, while the main bracket will still be whittled down to 64 teams. The changes include adjustments to automatic qualifiers, with the 12 lowest-seeded auto bids, all 16 seeds and 2 pairs of 15 seeds being sent to play-in games. The NCAA framed the expansion as a way to provide more championship access for student athletes, suggesting increased exposure for players and greater national visibility for schools and fans. However, the move has drawn sharp criticism from figures like UConn coach Gino Auriemma, who dismissed the expansion as a money grab, targeting Power 4 conferences to secure teams with mediocre conference records. Auriemma pointed to the financial incentives, noting that revenue units are paid to conferences based on games played, with the women's tournament generating substantial revenue for member schools. He argued that the expansion primarily benefits leagues by increasing revenue, particularly through the introduction of play-in games that offer financial opportunities to lower-tier teams. Financial motivations are compounded by recent regulatory shifts. The NCAA is set to allow advertising and sponsorships related to alcohol in 2027, which is expected to boost tournament revenue through increased commercial opportunities. Proponents of the expansion argue that it increases access for mid-major conferences, citing support from various conference officials. Conversely, Orama believes this expansion does not guarantee better opportunities for mid-majors, suggesting that the fundamental problem lies in the tournament structure itself, which fails to adequately feature highly ranked teams with strong seasons. He cautioned that without a concrete plan to prioritize mid-major inclusion, the expansion risks leading to further, potentially larger, tournament structures drawn from fewer conferences. Connecticut has officially recognized WNBA legend Sue Bird as an official state bird, marking a significant tribute to the state's basketball heritage. The Connecticut legislature passed a bill last Wednesday designating Bird as a co-state bird every March, sharing the title with the American robin and former Huskies star Jordan Hawkins. Governor Ned Lamont is anticipated to sign the legislation into law this week, formally establishing Susan Bridget Bird as a state symbol, particularly during the women's March Madness season. This move serves as a permanent acknowledgement of UConn's NCAA basketball dominance. Bird's legacy at UConn is profound, highlighted by leading the Huskies to 2 national championships and an undefeated 2002 season. Her impact on the state continues even after her retirement from the WNBA in 2022, following the retirement of her number 10 jersey at Gampel Pavilion last December. The state House Speaker, Matt Ritter, commented that the bill reflects the state's strong connection to its basketball programs. By honoring both Bird and Hawkins, a standout on the 2023 men's championship team, the state aims to keep its basketball icons synonymous with March Madness for the future. Pitt Johnstown women's soccer head coach Aideen O'Donoghue will be participating in the We Coach 2026 NCAA Women Coaches Academy programs. The event, scheduled for May 17, 2026 in Denver, Colorado, marks the gathering of NCAA Women Coaches Academy Class 56 and NCAA Academy 2 Class 9. Hosted in partnership with the NCAA, these premier leadership development programs offer transformational, multi-day experiences for women coaches across all collegiate levels. The 2026 academies will host 122 women coaches, including 98 in the NCAA WCA and 24 in Academy 2. Participants represent 20 sports and institutions spanning NCAA divisions I, II, and III, as well as NAIA, 3C2A, and NJCAA. The attendees include head and assistant coaches, administrators, graduate assistants, and strength coaches. D.D. Merritt, NCAA Managing Director of Leadership Development, stated that the NCAA is proud to support these academies, emphasizing that they create transformative leadership opportunities that empower women coaches, support retention, and reinforce the collegiate athletics landscape. A significant highlight of the event will be the presentation of the 2025-26 Lifetime Achievement Awards, presented by Jostens, recognizing 5 influential women coaches: Kathy Espaz, Valerie Condos Field, Dr. Tina Sloan Green, Billie Jean King, Lauren Ramsey, and Barbara Stevens. Vanessa Futch, CEO of We Coach, highlighted the program's impact, noting that graduates maintain coaching careers at rates well above the national average. She added that the organization is committed to broadening this impact, citing that generous supporters have awarded over $65,650 in scholarships to 61 participants. We Coach, founded in 2011, is dedicated to recruiting, advancing, and retaining women coaches, addressing the historical underrepresentation in women's collegiate sports. The program focuses on holistic leadership development, equipping coaches with the necessary skills, confidence, and community support. The NCAA Academy, too, is an advanced, immersive experience designed exclusively for WCA alumni, offering a deeper focus on leadership growth. The event features a large cohort of participants, including Aideen O'Donoghue from the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown, among others. The program underscores the ongoing commitment to fostering leadership and improving the landscape for women in collegiate athletics.